Welcome to our scholarship recognition video series. We are sorry we weren't able to gather in person as we continue to work each day to keep our campus community healthy. In lieu of an event, we wanted to share some stories. This video series is just a small sampling of the difference our donors make in the lives of our students. A scholarship gift, whether an annual contribution or a continued investment in an endowed fund, demonstrates to our students that they are worthy of investment. Someone who they never met is willing to invest in their future because they are paying it forward. They benefited from alumni and friends who gave over the years, making their own Lakeland experience possible. They believe in the value of education and want to make a Lakeland education accessible to all. 100% of our students here at Lakeland receive some sort of financial aid. Today we are meeting with Jean-Louise. Jean received a significant scholarship, making his undergraduate degree possible. And he has made his donors very proud by graduating early in 3.5 years. Jean is a December 2021 graduate of Lakeland. Jean, you have a special story. Tell us how you learned about Lakeland.
Well, I was living in Florida when I first moved from Haiti, living in Florida and going to high school. And at the end of my high school, I was receiving different letters from different universities. And I actually didn't know about Lakeland until that I was scheduled for a visit, because I was thinking, when I was applying it, I was thinking I was going to Lakeland University in Florida. But it was that later that year, when I was supposed to go for a visit, for a tour of the campus, that Chick Anamaya called me the night before and say, do you need us to pick you up at the airport? Which airport you're flying to? And I was like, I'm not flying. I live like 45 minutes away. That's when he told me that, well, it was Lakeland in Wisconsin, not Lakeland in Florida. And still I didn't know what to do at that point, if I should follow through with the decision, but I still scheduled the tour for a later date that year and still came for a visit over summers.
So you kind of stumbled upon us by accident, but
yes,
you ended up in Wisconsin.
Yes,
and
and I love it, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about scholarship support and what that has meant for you.
Well, I came from an unfortunate background and family. For example, my grandma never even went to school at all, and my mom only went to primary school and high school, and that was it. So, because of the situation of the country and things like this, like when my parents moved here, when my family moved here, it was hard, trying to get used to the American way, and so they didn't really have time to go to college or get the best job that could provide for me to actually go to college. So scholarships and grants and financial aids helped a lot, because my parents wouldn't be able to afford to send me to college without the aids that I received. So I'm thankful for that.
So how does it feel to be the first person from your family to attend college?
I think it's an honor to me, also to my family, because like I said, we came from, we have that background because of the situations of our family, and I think it's helpful to set an example for my younger siblings. For example, my stepmom was calling the other day and she was like, oh, Alex, my middle name is Alex, they go by Alex. And he was like, Alex, can you please talk to Lisa, because she's in middle school yet, and yet she's already talking about, she doesn't want to go to college, and these are the reasons that she doesn't want to go. I don't know where she got it from, but she wanted me to talk to her, and she was telling her that, Alex did it. If he did it, you can do it too. So I think that's something that I'm proud of, that I can be an example for my younger sibling, and also make a difference in my generation, and for the next generation.
That's great. Great. So what's next for you?
Well, I don't usually good at predicting what's next because things change all the time.
Yeah.
But one thing I know for sure is that I'm trying my best for my future to be better today and yesterday. So that's it for right now.
I heard you started a graduate program.
Yes, I did. And it's going well so far, so
Good.
I'm liking it.
Great. Well, if you could say anything today, Jean, to our donors from Lakeland, our alumni and friends who support students like you, what would it be?
I will say that I'm very grateful for all the things that all the helps that they have given me and all the things that they have done for me. Not in terms of financial only, because sometimes I had donor like the Salmon Scholarship. Sometimes once a semester she called and checked on me to see how I am doing. I think that was great because it helps me to focus on my education and do the things that I needed to do for school, because otherwise I was already working 2 jobs trying to pay part of my tuition, part of the tuitions that I was paying. I don't know without those scholarships, what I would be able to do, maybe working 5 jobs. I don't know, but I'm very grateful and thank you so much. And that's one thing I will hold dear, even and later in the future, to give back to students who are willing to make sacrifices to go to the same thing that I went to.
Sure. Well, thank you very much for your story.
Thank you
to all of our donors for your generosity and for continuing to care for our students and our mission. We look forward to celebrating with you in person in the fall of 2022. Take care.
Thank you.